Old man noises. Hey guys, and welcome to Petrol Ped. And welcome to this week's Midweek 180. And I'm in Cheltenham this week doing my training job. And I've got this absolutely awesome Audi R8 V10 Performance rear-wheel drive as my press car this week. But I've had to park in a normal car park and it's a bit tight either side to get in and out. But I couldn't not bring you my midweek update. If you've not seen one of these before, this is my update where I bring you my news, views and information about upcoming reviews, all filmed in one take. I'm going to put 180 seconds in the bottom right hand corner of your screen, and that's it. A very simple format. Now, before we get going, I do need to apologise for Monday of this week. Very unlike me, very remiss of me. It's probably only about the second or third time in 5 years I've missed a Monday video. But my filming plans last week got messed up a little bit, and I just ended up not being able to film a Monday video and not having any content to put out. And rather than just film something for the sake of putting it out, I just decided to be brave and not put anything out. So I am quite busy over the next few weeks, and I can see, and I've got a holiday, I'm going on a skiing holiday. I can see that might happen again, so apologies for that, but I'll make up for it on Friday. I'll tell you more about that very shortly. But without further ado, let's get cracking with this week's Midweek 180, though. I shall start my timer. Now, last week's leader of the pack was Christopher James, although it was actually Rod Matheson who got leader of the pack, and then for some reason his comment disappeared. And I've had a few people reach out and went, my comment went. So I'm actually going to give two leader of the packs this week to Christopher James and Rod Matheson, and they were joined in the Magnificent Seven by Francois G, Paul Mead, Leanne Jackson, Kevin 24 Seal, Jake Warren and Stephen Spink. So whoever was the first comment this week, you'll be my leader of the pack next week, and the first 7 comments will be in my Magnificent 7. Where are you and what you're doing? Well, that was OS Sturger. I don't know whether that's how you say it's one of those amazing YouTube handles, who was basically about to head off to Davos to go skiing and also do an Audi ice driving event. I'm very jealous of that. But I might have something similar to that coming up very, very soon, which I might tell you about shortly. Last week's question was if those of you who lived in an ultra low emission zone. Lots and lots of comments. That video is doing really, really well, although I might do another one based on cheap cars rather than just cool cars, but I'll talk about that in a moment. This week's question, what are the potholes like where you are? I thought potholes down my way were bad. We've had flooding on a few of the roads near where I live, and the water's taken up the road surface, and the potholes are terrible. You almost need to rope yourself in to drive down the road. In the Cotswolds, it's just as bad. Some of the roads I'm driving on here are just terrible, and in a car like this, you really do have to keep your eyes out. F1 news. Ford coming back to Formula One, partnering with Red Bull as engine or part of the engine drivetrain provider. I guess technically they were kind of in Formula One because they actually used to own Jaguar when Jaguar had an F1 team. That Jaguar F1 team actually ended up becoming Red Bull, and now they're partnering with Red Bull, so it's quite a nice synergy. Some of the cars coming out look very similar to last year, the new liveries, but the new Alfa Romeo livery, I think that looks wicked. Absolutely wicked. Now, new cars this week, I wanted to talk about Lamborghini, because Lamborghini have brought out 2 one-offs to celebrate the last of their epic 6.5 litre naturally aspirated V12 engine. The 2 cars, one is called the Invencible, which sounds like a typo, and the other one is the Autentica. I'm not so sure that's how you say it, but they look wicked. They're both based on the Aventador platform with elements of Sesto Elemento and Reventon in them, but so Lamborghini. But it's another one of these cars. Aventador goes this year, just like the car I'm sat in, which is really, really sad. And then this Friday at 6 is my 9-month ownership update of my Porsche Boxster. Oh, I so nearly got everything out. Yes, so I've had quite a few people message saying you haven't actually ever reviewed my Boxster. I've done videos around first track day, fittings on sport grills, my drive tour, but I've never really talked to you about the ownership of the car. So I've done I've had the car 9 months. I can't understand where that time's gone. So a video around the car, what I think of it. I've finally managed to get the noise on camera because I fitted the Miltech exhaust but never really captured what that sounds like. So that is Friday's video at 6. So hopefully you will join me for that one. And that's it. So I now need to I'm in the car already, start up this car and drive to my friends where I'm staying this evening. As I said, I'm training or teaching away this week, and then I'm back to YouTube full on next week. Lots and lots of cool stuff happening next week. But shall we start this car? Hold on 1 second. It just sounds so good. I'm absolutely loving this car. It is actually really, really easy to drive. It's the rear wheel drive variant, nearly 600 horsepower. Even in these cold temperatures you'd think it would be a bit sketchy, but it's really not. It's shut up. It's pretty good. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol Ped for plenty more content to come, and I'll see you on the next film, which is this Friday at 6 o'clock for my 9-month ownership review of my Porsche Boxster 2.5 litre GTS. See you on that one, guys. But for now, you take care. Drive safe.